So we need like like a rap thing to be like, yeah, we need
Wrap it
something.
out. Wrap it out.
Wrap it out. We need
Yeah.
something, right? So we're like, yeah,
Yeah.
but not too much because
We're
we'd be
have
sitting here just dancing to it all.
doing the wrap. The Christmas wrap.
Christmas.
We're pretty crazy
Welcome.
tonight, everyone.
Hi. Welcome to the silly show. We're walking into the
Yeah.
light. Oh my
We're just
goodness.
all crazy. So, welcome everyone. We're going to have a great time tonight because we are both just giggly tonight. So, this is going to be interesting. But, uh, but tonight we're going to try to stick on topic as ways intuition um, connects with us. So, that's our topic we're going to try to stay with tonight. But we'll see
We're
what
gonna do our best. I'm gonna tell you, like, we're gonna do our best. We've had many challenges already, because I think it took
happens.
us like 20 minutes to get all of our technical issues straightened out this evening.
We've been having a joy. And we've
Oh
got
my
Mr.
goodness.
Blue back here. Mr.
Mr.
Blue.
Blue. Bum, 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 bum. Blue Man Group. That's what it reminds
That's
me of. Sorry.
the Hi everyone.
Hi. Oh goodness.
Oh. So, intuition. Oh my, intuition can come in so many different ways. And lately for me, I feel like I have intuition coming in with like what feels almost like a hot flash, but it's like really hot. Really hot, and it really warms up my back. So it's more my back, not necessarily the whole body like a hot flash maybe. So I feel like that is my intuition of having a yes coming through of what I'm thinking or saying or doing or whatever is going on at the moment. That appears to be my yes.
Very interesting.
That, yeah, yeah.
So
So
I
that's what
know,
I'm
yeah,
gathering.
that's pretty cool. I have a client and her lights in her house flash. She's like, "Oh, I just
That
received confirmation on that." Oh, and literally like I was on a video call with her and the lights flash and she's like, "I just received confirmation." I'm like, "That's Could you
Yeah. So
imagine?"
what do other people think when she's out in other places or if she's outside? Where does the confirmation come from? Where does that
Oh my
intuition
goodness,
come
I
from
need
if
to
she's outside?
ask. I need to ask,
Yeah.
right? Yep. I don't know. I've never even thought about that, right? So I'll have to. Now I'm curious to know. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to find out for her, from her, not for her, from her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if she's outside, the lights can't flash. So is there like a cloud that goes over the sun, dims the
Oh,
sun, or
interesting. Now she was in one of my
hmm,
classes one time, and like I'm in this. It's a room that I've used multiple times for classes and other stuff, and the light started flashing in there. And that's not a normal occurrence for that room. I wish I could remember what was going on, but she was in there and the lights did flicker. Mhm.
I'll have to pay more attention because I have lights that flicker all over the place. So I have to pay more attention to see when they flicker,
Hmm.
have more intuition on that because my fridge light will flicker when I open the door. My bathroom light, my kitchen light, um, lights at work flicker, but there could be some others that work with that because there's a lot of energy that gets pulled sometimes depending on what other areas are using equipment that uses the power. So that could
Hmm.
be, but it flickers often. So I'll have to focus on that. Maybe I wasn't getting it, so now my back is warming. I wasn't getting it.
Yeah. Who knows, right? Oh my goodness.
Right, right.
I usually get
Yeah.
um, chills or tingly
Hmm.
sensation. So like the top of my head will like start going crazy and then I'll feel it going all the way down. Um, or I'll just get chills all over. Those are like confirmations that, you know, something's right, right? That like the connection, the conversation, like I guess validation. Yeah, you could call it validation. Um, I get that too. But there's other ways. Um, our intuition speaks to us, and I know like some people will feel like a pressure. So you say like you feel like the heat all on your back. I know some people will feel a pressure on them, and like I, I can think of like times where I've met with a client, and I'll be like, so when they are trying to get your attention, you can feel them right here, and they'll be like, oh, I do feel things, here, or I'll feel a warmth or, pressure or whatever. And so and I also think that depending on what's connecting with you, you may feel a sensation differently.
Correct. Correct. I think so, because I have had like the heating in the back, I've had the chills, I've had sudden thing going on. And the tingling. I do get tingling every once in a while in my crown chakra. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The tingling is what just drives me nuts. I'll be like, I'll start trying to like move away from it, but you really can't, right?
Right. I'm seeing I have this picture in my head. It's cute. Yeah, I mean you can get in so many ways, lately I've been getting those intuition messages with numbers. I've been getting 432 or 423 lately. I see it all the time now. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
So
And
that's
so,
a
a lot of people see numbers, and a lot of times they don't understand what they mean. So they'll see like twos or fours or ones, threes. So what I hear a lot of the 1 1 1 1, 3 3 3s, or the 2 2 2s, or the 4 4 4s. Um, and people like they're seeing them, but a lot of times they're like, well, what does it mean?
right, right.
And
They,
I mean, sometimes it could just
good.
mean that you're on the right track, right?
Hmm. Yeah,
It could, and a lot of times, it can also be validation. So if you're thinking about something at the time that you see those numbers, what were you thinking about? Were you thinking about manifesting something, right? Were you trying to like Were you wishing for something or wanting something, more of something, right? So if you're, if you do that and you see your angel numbers, then that could be that manifestation is going to happen,
Right.
right? You're bringing it,
Right.
you're bringing that energy to you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
it,
It could mean
yeah.
something with like a anniversary of something, or a birthday of someone that's passed, or the anniversary of them passing, or some significant number that that person is bringing to you. So it's kind of like the intuitive message that they're sending you. Yeah. So it could be something like
So
that.
that's pretty interesting. You know, I save loved ones' death dates on my phone, but I don't save their birthdays.
Oh, really? So there's something with that. So
There's
there's a
definitely
reason that you're
something with that.
saving it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Because you know that that's a rebirth for them. It's not a death,
Yeah,
it's a rebirth. It's kind of like
yeah,
their birthday.
right. Yeah, kind of a,
Yeah.
yeah, returning home birthday. I have tons of them on my
Right.
phone, and like I don't have those people's birthdays in my phone. I just have the day that they passed away. Like,
They're
I'm
probably
weird.
thinking,
That's
boy, she
okay.
really loves me.
But I do. I think of you on those days, right? I mean, I think of them more on other days too, but yeah, I do think of them on those days. Um, I want to get better about honoring someone, right? Honoring those individuals. Yeah, and that's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother topic. So very
Yeah.
interesting. So, a lot, also our intuition, can be visions. And when I
Hmm.
say visions, I'm not saying that you're going to see something physically in front of you. It's more of like visions in your mind, right? So, if you can see, I don't know, so yeah, the intuition will come through in visions, in your mind's eye and being able to see things there. Um, I always ask people so they don't, it's very easy to get confused on if you're imagining that you're seeing it versus it being shown to you through your intuition. So a great practice that I've told people is, all right, imagine you sitting in a rocking chair on your front porch.
Okay.
And when you do that, where does that vision appear? Like mine's like really like out front, right? That vision of me imagining sitting on my front porch sits out here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it sits out there, then it's you. But if it sits in here, then it's your intuition. So if that vision shows up somewhere else other than here,
Mm.
right, where that front porch rocking chair showed up, then that's your intuition.
Otherwise, it's your
So,
ego.
yeah. And so
Okay.
let's say, what's a good practice? So ask your guides to show you a vision of a loved one who's nearby. And then where do you see that in your mind's eye?
Kind of like more um, right in front of my eyes,
Yeah,
like right close to my eyes
yeah.
to see.
So that's your intuition, right? So whenever you get stuff in that area, that's what that is. So that's a good way to determine if it's you making it up or if it's your intuition creating that and giving you that information.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
Of course,
So
before
somebody
I had
taught
my
me that.
eyes open, and yeah,
Hmm.
before I had my eyes open, so I was seeing it in like, um, oh no, like out here with my eyes
Right.
open, but with my eyes closed, I went to the inside. So that's a
Hmm.
big difference when the eyes are open versus closed, or depending on the person.
I guess it depends on the person, right? Because different people see it, not everybody can visualize, which is very difficult for me to understand because I couldn't imagine not being able to visualize, but some people can't. So if you can't visualize, then your intuition is going to come through in many other different ways as knowing. It can come through as emotion. It can come through as sensation, or it can come through as smells are a good one. Um,
Or
colors are a
feeling.
good one. Feelings are good ones. Like just because someone can't visualize, they may still be able to connect with colors. So just because you can't
Yeah,
visualize a thing, you still understand what it is. So it may just be that color that comes through.
yeah, yep. Because when I had my eyes open, I kind of pictured the outside, the sun coming in and hitting that chair. So the color was part of that because I saw the white light coming through with the sun, and then like a dark color of the chair, just like a shadow like color of the chair. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So like if somebody tells you picture this and you can't see, instead of visually picturing it, picture it with your other senses that come through, whether it's a smell or a touch or an emotion, like connect with it in that way. Um, and it takes practice. All of it takes practice. Even in visualizing, it takes practice.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just using a lot of your clairs. Your clairs would come in more sensitive when your intuition is coming in with a message or um, a, a message of any sort. So yeah, it's your clairs are just going to get really sensitive. They're going to feel, or whatever the sense is, it's going to be much stronger, and it'll be there. Like when my mom was around, I was smelling the cigarettes until I told her, okay, that's enough. No more cigarettes. Give me something else. So she gave me sweet waffles with maple syrup. It all makes sense for
Oh,
her, but that's what it was.
then I will have to go and get me something sweet to eat. Don't nobody come around with food smells.
Oh, it was heck of a lot better than the smoke, I tell you that. Yeah,
I agree.
it
My
was not
aunt
good.
showed up one time and yeah, my whole house smelled like cigarettes, and I was like, who is this? And I felt my aunt, and I was like, girl, you gotta go shower or something. We ain't doing that. My
Yeah, I
stepdad
think,
smells like
yeah.
beer.
Uh,
And we don't smoke and we don't drink. Yeah, my stepdad smells like beer. So whenever it smells like beer, I'm just, yeah, I know it's him. I was like, oh,
yeah. Yeah, I had enough when I got a whiff of it and my throat burned like it was. I just took a puff, and I do not smoke. I'll let everybody else know I do not smoke. I do not like it. I just, ugh. So it burned my throat, and I was feeling it going down into my chest, and I got a headache. It's like, okay,
wow,
no more. I'm done. No more.
wow,
I don't care if you're around, but give me something else, not the cigarettes. So that's when the waffles came.
wow. I I didn't know that it could even do that, right? Like, oh
Oh,
wow, that's
it hurt.
interesting.
It, yeah, it burnt and
Yeah.
it hurt. It was like, "Ugh."
Oh wow,
Why do
that's
people
oh
do it?
wow, that's that's interesting. Wow, I I don't even know what to think about that. You kind of like throw me off. Like, wow,
I didn't
that's
know that either, but I guess, one of my friends or a couple of my friends, they do police investigations, the cold cases,
hmm
and the one can feel he'll go through the death of the person that died. He'll go through and he can feel all of that stuff. So that's what I
yeah,
was doing. I the feeling is the sensation of that cigarette smoke that I was
hmm
smelling.
you
Ugh.
can feel it too. Yeah, so yeah, I've been
Yeah.
able to like feel, like like I've had sensations where it was a tightness in my chest and hard to breathe, but I was like, but that's like connecting to someone to try to get, so working as a medium and you have a client sitting across from you and they want to connect with, someone who's passed,
Mm-hmm.
I get their name, but then I start trying to connect in a way to give them evidence that that's who I'm connecting to. Right. And so a lot of
Right.
times I'll ask, well, how did you pass? And so I won't always just get words. Sometimes I'll get sensations. So I've had where my head hurt really, really bad. Um, I've had like tightness in the chest. Um, and then one individual, only thing I saw was a brick wall. Like that's all I saw was a brick wall. And so I told the individual, I was like, I just see a wall. I was like, did they run into a wall? Did they slam into a wall? And um, actually, the brakes went out in his car and he couldn't stop and he hit a wall,
Oh, yeah.
and that's, and so that was pretty crazy. But yeah, sometimes I'll ask, like, that. And so I'll either get body sensations or I'll see something. And I'm kind of glad that I see some of the things because there's a few that is just like, oh, I wouldn't want to feel that.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, so it's usually the vehicle accidents that I don't feel, that I just see those.
And they know that you don't want to feel them, so they're going to give you
I
the
guess
pictures.
so.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, spirit will know kind of what you're going to be able to handle. So,
hmm
give it to you in a way that you can handle it. That sounds right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah. I had an instance when I went to a garage sale, actually an estate sale. And as soon as we stepped foot on the property line, I got this really weird sensation in my gut, in my solar solar chakra, and I was like, man, I wonder if this is how that this person passed with some complications or some sort. So I found the person that was running the sale, and I'm like, just out of curiosity, did the person that passed here, did they have complications with their stomach or something like that? And they're like, no. And then they sat and thought for a second and they go, but I just had surgery there. I'm like, well, there you go.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah. Yeah. Um, another way, so I've been seeing like the blue pearl. So I don't know if you've heard of the blue pearl, but it also is like a blue or a bluish white little dot,
Hmm.
and literally it's like probably, probably about as big as around as the end of my pencil, right? That's
Oh,
not a
wow.
very
That's
good as.
tiny.
Yeah, yeah.
Very tiny
And
then.
what it is I'll see it like across the room, like it'll be somewhere. Like, so matter of fact, so I started this new job, and they tell me, oh, by the way, your office, we have a resident ghost that hangs out in your office
At your new job?
at my new job.
Oh, so you have a
So
friend.
I have a
Hopefully
friend.
a good one.
Well, I have his name. His name's Edward, but he goes by Ed. Um, I know that much. Um, I have a strong urge to buy cut flowers and put them in the room. I don't, and I don't do cut flowers. I do plants, not cut flowers. But I have this strong urge of having cut flowers in the room. So we're still negotiating that part.
And I just got the thought that his wife gave him flowers, cut flowers a lot. That's what I just got.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
So let me know if
Interesting.
that's true.
Okay. I'll,
Yeah.
okay. All right. So, um, if I do that, that's because I'm hearing something and I need it to stop. Like, shush. That's my intuition. Like, shush. I need you. That's my
Oh,
shush.
okay. Be quiet right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
cool.
so anyway, so getting to the point is one of my coworkers came in today and she was telling me something and I kept seeing this little blue white dot show up like, over her shoulder back behind her, and it was, and I'm sitting there trying to talk to her and I keep seeing this light and it's just like off to the side and I'm trying not to refocus my eyes to it because it's distracting.
I bet.
So so I see that quite often. And so from my understanding, it's basically is basically a spark of consciousness that's showing up. So whether it be another spirit that's there, or an energy, right? That's there, like a spiritual energy that's there, whether it's living or like whether it was used to be human or if it's just an angel or a guide or whatever. And some of them say that it's the essence of of yourself that can also be that as well. It's really, I mean, there's like things all over the place in regards to where but it's all kind of in that spiritual, metaphysical, space, right? That it all the talks about it are. Um, but yeah, because I'll even see them in here, and it'll just be a little dot, and it's there and then it's gone. But the one today wasn't just there and gone. It was there and it was there, and I'm just like, yeah, it was very distracting.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, and everyone before the show, Summer and I were talking, and I was seeing an orb going up in her screen there. Just kind of a
We
couple
had that
times it kind
happen.
of went,
We had that happen on the last video. Remember, it shot.
yeah,
Yeah, cause I saw it and I was just like,
you saw it,
cause
yeah.
it shot. I was like, whoa! Did you see that? Like,
Uh-huh. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's
that's
pretty
that's
cool.
crazy. But no, the let me see. Um, how do I do this? I go here and I go here. Right, hold on a minute. I go here. Oh my
Thank
goodness,
you.
what in the world? So that's my office.
Nice.
Now, right behind my chair is that's just a lamp thing that I have.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. I took a picture of it just to be telling my daughter, I need something over here in this corner. I need something over here. Try to get some ideas from her. That photo is not mine. I mean, that painting's in there, but it's not mine. It was already there, so it's not mine.
I have a little bit of heart pounding right now. My heart has more of a stronger pump to it. So you know if there's anything with that, if that resonates with
No,
this room?
no. I mean, no. And I go in there so protected, it's not even funny. Because I needed so much protection in my last job that I had because of everything that was going on there. It's just become habit to do it. So I'm like extremely protected. So, and I don't normally tap in when I'm at work. In
Yeah.
other words, yeah, I normally just have it turned off, but I had a, I had a, oh, um, I received messages that I don't need to protect myself. The protection is not needed. So I've gone in without it so much, but I still have not. I've tapped in one day, and when I tapped in, because I mean, I'm new, right? And I'm training. I'm doing a lot of training, so I don't have a whole lot of time. But I had a few minutes on my lunch break. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to get this paper. And so I tapped in. It was the weirdest thing. I wrote down, "This is amazing. I can't believe you're actually here." And then I asked, "Why am I here?" And then I summoned you or asked for you to be brought here, or someone like you, someone who has the ability to hear and connect. Um, what? Connect, someone that is gifted and open to learn and discover. Look, I can't even read my own handwriting.
Join the
And
crowd.
then it's right. This says I need a protege, not to take over and to do my business, but someone to that I could teach and someone to mentor for their own success. The space needs healing and prosperity and the energy brought into it. And then I wrote down Ed or Edward, and I wrote down Hollis.
So you mentioned healing, and with my heart having that feeling there, it's wonder if there was some misconduct with the business, and he was heartbroken with how things were ran. From what you're
Interesting.
saying there. So I wonder if that's what he needs to have brought back up. And he's like, he's proud of the work that he did, but some things didn't go right, and he was hurt by that. So now he
Interesting.
has you to
Mhm.
move forth with.
Interesting. So can I, interesting. So I'm gonna take this, I think I'm gonna take this picture down. Wait. Uh-oh, where did we go?
We're behind the snowman. We're out on the surf back there, enjoying the palm trees. No worries, everybody. We've got this. This is our night tonight. There you are.
Yeah, but how do I get us back to where we were?
I have faith in you. You've got this.
You know, they don't need to be like changing this stuff. Anyway, interesting that, right, interesting that you say that because I did a little bit of a research about the building that I'm in. And so the building used to be owned, the building was built for a company that was like Western Airways, I believe it was. Well, and the gentleman who built it moved it here from, the original owner was in California, and then the second owner that took over was in Washington, and they moved the building to Georgia to help with the cost of running the business. So it was more economical for them to move the business from Washington, D.C. to Georgia. So they did it as a business move economically. Well, after a couple of years, the business failed.
So that's the heartbreak.
And then, from my understanding, the office suite that we are in was the headquarters office in that building. So in other words, that's where the CEO and other leadership of that company worked.
Good. Interesting.
How about that?
That's very interesting. Yeah, it's like when I saw the owner of the com where I work, the original owner passed away there on the property. Um, I guess he was out shoveling, is what I've heard, and he had a heart attack shoveling, and so
That
he passed.
happens a lot up there in y'all cold states.
Yeah, that's all cold states. But he died, he passed away on the property and or in his office or something. I don't somehow or another he passed on the property. And I was able to see him peek around my desk one time, and it was that was kind of like a intuitional message to me, that he was checking up on me, and I have this feel that he's happy with what I'm doing at my place.
Hmm.
Um, that's kind of what I've been getting with that feel, because when he poked around the corner, he's just like people like to just show half their faces to me. I don't know what that is, but anyways, he just kind of peeked around the corner, and his face was very sweet and very kind and very childlike. Um, he just gave me like a very welcoming feel,
Oh, nice.
that he was very happy with the work I'm doing. It was that type of look he gave me.
Oh,
And I got a
nice.
picture because they have pictures of him and his wife, the ones that ran the business, um, and by the main lobby. And so I was walking down there one time and I looked at the picture and I'm like, that is him that I saw. It was him. The
Oh, how
only
pretty
difference,
cool is that?
yeah, in the pictures, he had glasses on. And when I saw him, he did not have glasses on, but he still had that same cute little round face, a
Hmm.
little bit younger than what he was in these pictures. But yeah, that's what I got
That's
off of
pretty.
him.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah, I like seeing people and then being able to explain it, and then they'd be like, I'll be like, well, I'm seeing someone, blah 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 blah, and they'll be like, oh my God, that's so and so, and I was just like, that's so cool.
Yeah, it is pretty
That's so
cool.
cool.
It is pretty cool to
Yeah.
see that. And yeah, and I've talked to one guy and he's like, yeah, I've heard of several people that have seen him. So other people have seen him around there too.
Oh, wow.
So
Interesting.
yeah.
Maybe I should Google, find out these guys and see what they look like. I don't know. There's no pictures in the building, so
Yeah,
interesting.
maybe do a
That's so cool.
newspaper or something. Yeah, it is. It's really cool. I enjoy that. That's why I want to become a medium, work on this medium um, stuff. Well, and
Okay.
speaking of
All right.
medium, I am starting up some practicing. I'm just going to look at my notes because I always forget exactly where I'm at with it. But I'm going to pop it out there with everybody. If anybody knows anyone that has or wants some dream interpretations, um, clarity interpretations, and what was the other one? Emotional clarity. Come get me. Email me. Get on my web page or email me. It's lighttalk423 at gmail.com. Because I'm practicing that now. So if you know of anybody, Summer, bring it my way.
Okay.
And it's for me to practice more of my intuition, more of doing those types of readings. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for people. So
Nice.
anybody out there?
Very nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, good.
So, but yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. So, I would say like
Intuitions.
anybody who wants to practice their intuition, the very best thing that you can do for it is journal,
I journal.
right? Yeah. That's the number one best way to get started. And with today's technology and the way it is, your journaling does not necessarily have to be pen and paper, or pencil and paper. I'm a pencil person. It does not have to be that way. We have video blogs. We have dictation where you can speak, and whether it's in your notes or in Word or something similar to that, where you can just talk about what's coming to you and it can capture it. I think the most important thing is somewhere where you can capture what you're receiving and what you're getting, because you can use that for validation. You can use it to go back and reference at a later date, if you need to, and it just helps with the growth, and it helps with that connectivity. So journaling absolutely would be my number one thing, I would say. The next thing, if you're into tarot cards, absolutely. If you don't have to understand and know exactly what the cards mean to be able to connect intuitively with them. So you can practice with tarot cards, and then of course oracle cards as well. Those are great tools
Yep.
just to
Yeah.
start out with. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I
Yeah. And,
do the
like write
journaling.
down your experience. hmm And
Yep.
if you have an
I always write those down.
experience, yeah, if you're having an experience, journal it out, and I guarantee you in the middle of your journaling out, you're going to receive intuitive messages.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I I believe that spirit likes it when we communicate our experience, because that helps validate them as well. And when we start communicating our experience, I think that's when more experiences happen, right? The more you acknowledge, the more it'll happen.
Yeah. I can see that. I'm starting to see a little more action coming on
hmm
now that I've learned how to thank them when I see things or hear things or any experience with it,
And
acknowledging that they were
gratitude,
there.
yes.
Hmm.
And gratitude will get you gratitude is amazing also in this space. Showing gratitude. And again, that's acknowledgement. Gratitude of what you experience is acknowledgement of what you're experiencing. And the more you acknowledge it, the more it happens. It's the same way in synchronicities. The more you acknowledge your synchronicities that are happening, the more they happen,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And the more you see
do,
those numbers.
mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, don't
Sorry,
do
I
that.
thought that
You'll
I,
get me
I,
doing
I,
it.
I've been up since like 5:30 this morning. I'm like, shoo,
Oh,
it's been a long day.
long day.
Plus, we're
Yeah,
coming
I
up
get
on the
up at 4.
holidays. See,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you know. Um, so, don't forget you can send us pictures, comments, questions at 22 truthandlight@gmail.com. So send us your pictures or comments. If you prefer to leave us a voicemail, either about the show or, a dream that you had, or an experience that you had, you can do so by calling 678 223 3319, and we'll play it on the show, right? If it's,
Yeah.
we'll listen to it first and then play it on the show if it's appropriate.
And we're looking forward to that. We love to work on our skill sets and everything. So send them. We love the challenge of them all. So send
Mhm.
them our way, and we love to see them. Love to hear about them.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
we also do our own thing separately. And so if you want to get in touch with Dana and find out what she's doing, Light Talk with Dana. And then,
.com is the website.
yeah, yeah. And I'm at Just Be True. And it has, ways to contact us, what we're doing, and other things. So check us out, and we'll see you next time.
Yay! Bring your
Yay!
stories.
Bring your stories. Bye. Bye. Bye, Abby. Have great
All right.
holidays.
Bye, everyone.